Welcome to Founders Chat. Today we have Saji Philip from Sale Energy, and welcome to you, Saji.
Hi, Anup. Thanks for your introduction for me into the Founders Chat.
Tell us a little bit about Sale Energy, your company, and what does it do?
Yeah, Sail Energy is a company which is started 3 years back, and we are in the space of renewable energy. We started with facilitating power for large corporates, and then we got into EPC activities for solar, and now we are also consultant for some of the large projects. So we do both rooftop and ground mount projects.
Solar industry was one of the industries which was badly hit during this pandemic time. All the activities were stopped, and many of the workforce left for their native places. Mass migration happened. So how has it affected your business? Positive, negative, and what have you done to
See,
adopt to the current
solar industry
solar
basically, yeah, sorry, solar industry has gone through a bad stage in the sense. As far as business is concerned, there are a lot of businesses which is coming in because the power prices have gone up, and there are other factors like working from home. People are using more power, so they wanted to reduce the electricity bill. So if you consider the rooftop and the industrial and commercial customers, the requirement is only gone up. As far as the implementation is considered, as you said, some of the staffs were from the northern part of India, and we have been affected because of their movement from these states. So that's something which is affected, and we are trying to coordinate. What happens is we coordinate with multiple solar vendors or solar installers across the country, and we take their help so that uh, we with the less staff we can manage the entire business.
So this has been an ongoing thing, or during this pandemic time you came up with this, collaborative model?
See, we have been working on a lean method from the beginning. We have been collaborative from the day one. So we, but there are some staffs as we want who are in the installation side, the basic staffs who have moved out from the cities, and we are facing that. Otherwise, we have been following this for a long time.
You said that the overall consumption patterns have changed, and there is more demand for solar. Are these for smaller home-based installations, or industrial side has it changed? So what patterns have changed in consumption or in solar projects?
Yeah. So basically, when you look at the large scale consumers, the consumption is come down. Okay, because of the pandemic, and some of the industries are really hit, like the automobile industry and few of those kind of industries, like the garments, the manufacturing side of that sector. That's really affected because of this pandemic. So because of that, the consumption has come down. Maybe some places where we are supplying power, they have not even taken power for the last 2 to 3 months. So that's a scenario in some cases. But IT companies, at least I think 40 to 50 percentage, for their infrastructure, they are consuming power, especially for the data centers and other things. So there's not much of dip, but at least around 40 to 50 percentage dip is there. But the boom is in the residential side, not on the industrial and the commercial side. The boom is in the residential side because people are working from home, and especially in the rural areas, we can expect a development. We are expecting lots of inquiries from the rural areas because there people are working from home, kids are studying online, so the requirement of power is gone up, and the power tariffs across the country is gone up other than few states. So that increases the demand.
Very interesting segment and interesting times to be in right now. So as a company, how big are you? How many
Company,
number of people, and how old is the company? Tell us a little bit about that.
yeah, company is just 3 years old, and we have a team of around 7 people now. So as I told you, we outsource everything, from our accounting, from our auditing, from the legal side, everything we outsource, including the design sometimes of large projects have been outsourced to some good companies. So because of that, we are able to do fairly well in this pandemic. That's what I should say, because people with more overheads, they were in our industry itself, they are going through a very tough time. At least 70% of them are going through a tough time because of the large overheads or large infrastructure they have. So I suggest, we can collaborate together. We also collaborate with, always with 2 to 3 companies in different regions, and they do our projects. They do help us in doing the design part, and we have a different kind of sharing pattern so that everybody is benefited.
Interesting lean model there of operating such a heavy overhead business.
Yes.
It's I'm always on the lookout for unique business models that help companies scale up faster.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. As a founder of a company, especially a solar energy company where coordinating with a lot of people is required, what does your day to day look like?
There are a few activities which I really get involved in a day-to-day activities. One is the sales part of it. Sales. We are also into the distribution business of some of the solar components. So, and also from the project side, we are, the sales part we take care, and we wanted to make sure that okay, we are closing each and every deal which comes to us. So we have a track record of out of 10, at least 9 we will close. Okay. So basically, the relationship building with the customers is something which I do on a regular basis, and also then coordinating with the entire team. We usually have 5 teams in the solar energy side: the electrical, the electronics, and the civil, and the design, and the what do you say, the procurement team. So we coordinate basically with all these people and make sure that seamlessly our work is happening and the customers are also not affected. So that's something which where, we concentrate more on the than the relationship side. That's what we I take care. So my day goes like that.
How do you acquire customers? What is the mechanism?
We basically get customers on a referral mode, by word of mouth, because we are one of the companies where we are more focused on quality than pricing. Okay, we explain the customers about the quality of the products, and we also give them comparison of different products. Okay, so by word of mouth is one of the ways. Otherwise, we have a database of existing customers, especially in the distribution side. We have a very good database of close to 1,000 customers who buy regularly the components in Karnataka. So we are in touch with them on a regular basis. We use some of the CRMs and some of the mail marketing activities to get them in.
Good to note that you are using some of the available digital tools now. And I believe all the businesses will have to start using some of the digital tools to
Yeah.
acquire customers in the future. Every business wants to grow, so I'm sure 6-8 months ago you may have put up some growth plans for your business too. What are the three biggest challenges that you have understood are affecting the growth of your business? Three biggest challenges in growing a solar energy business from your perspective.
Yeah, the first challenge what we face is that the policy of the state or the policy of the country, which changes, very frequently. So that's something which affects the customers and our business, because customers are confused. Even we are also, we don't know whether to invest and plan for the growth or plan for a better business. So that's one major challenge what we have. Then there is what do you say, the underpricing of products or the services is something which is affecting everybody in the industry, because people somehow wonder is thinking only about the present situation. They are not thinking about the future. Okay, how the customer will be affected. There are a few small things which where you can cut down, and you can sell it at a lower price, but in the long run the customer will be affected. So when people are not looking at the long term vision, then they will undersell, and we will be in trouble that time. So that's another challenge we have. and especially the restriction on some of the large or neighboring countries to uh, send items to this particular industry, because majority it comes from China, and the policy changes and the BCD which is coming into effect, which will be affecting our business a lot, because once if the country has got enough infrastructure to do that, is we are also for that, we can use from Indian manufacturers. But till then, I think that's a challenge what we face. So these are the three challenges which we are facing right now.
Fascinating, how external environment can hamper industry's growth. Thank
Yes.
you for that insight, Saji, and thank you for being on Founder Chat and sharing your experience and your aspirations and challenges with us. I hope to chat with you again in 6 to 8 months' time and see where you are and how you are doing. Thank you for being on Founder Chat once again.
Yeah, thanks Anup for the opportunity once again.